that brings up.
Can you speak louder? Where are you?
I'm at Stonehenge.
Are you alone?
Yes. I can feel the grass on my naked feet. There's an electricity in the air. I feel connected. I see a view over a cliff. I'm stuck in the center. It's very intense. I think the only thing keeping me safe is the pyramid.
You there for a reason?
Something happened here.
What happened?
We were all here together. And then they were gone. Why am I the only one left?
Talk to the stones of Stonehenge. What are they telling you? What happened to people?
We came together and it opened in the sky and we all traveled at once.
Hmm.
Do I go with them?
Where are they going? Do you know?
I have to go through the gate.
What gate is it?
It's a lot of electricity and it's scary and it's loud. Are they even alive? How am I alive?
Let's move you forward. We're going to move you forward. We're leaving that time. We're leaving that place. We're moving you to another place. We're moving you forward. 1, you're coming close to a new destination. 2, you're getting there. 3, you're at a different place. What do you see?
I'm on the beach. There's lots of people, but I don't know who they are. None of us are wearing clothes either.
Hmm.
I currently seem to have rather large breasts.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like I do have children.
You have children?
Yes, they are consistently pulling at me.
Mm-hmm.
All of us seem to be going somewhere. They are hungry.
Yes. Let's go for further where you're at to look for food for the children. You're coming forward now with food.
All right. We are. I have a community.
Mm-hmm.
It's very advanced. We definitely know more than we need to, but nobody's talking. All I'm seeing is lots of machines, and we're in the middle of some sort of town. And all I can see is we walked up to a unit. It looked like a table.
Mm-hmm.
We pressed some buttons, and the food was there.
Oh,
I don't understand how it works. but I know I'm supposed to be here. I also don't understand why we're not wearing clothes, but I know it's normal.
Hmm. Are you male or female?
I am definitely a mother.
Okay, good.
And wherever my husband is, we are waiting for him.
Okay,
The kids are getting impatient and they want to eat.
yes. Did you find food for them?
We did, but we're waiting for my husband.
Okay,
It seems like the kids are eating. And there's my husband.
mhm.
He is yelling at this strange man. And they look like they're getting mad.
Hmm.
And now we have to leave. I didn't hear him talk, but I know we have to leave.
Hmm.
And now we're gone. What?
Where are you going now?
My husband set a cube in the middle of the table and we pushed the center of it. And we're now all sitting in the sphere and I can see the earth like
Hmm.
a telescope.
Okay, we're going to leave the scene now. We're going to leave the scene now. We're going to go to a different destination, different place. We're moving towards to it now. 1, you're closer. 2, different place, different environment. 3, you're there now.
Okay, I'm home.
You're home.
Yes. Now it makes sense. I'm back in the monastery and it's meditation time because it's high noon. I know that because the bell has rang.
Are you a monk?
I don't know if that's the title, but I am in a meditative position. I can still see the pyramid around me. This is the same place I was when I entered the pyramid.
Oh. What is this pyramid telling you?
Uh, I know that whoever I'm talking to is important, but I don't know if they're in the future or the past. And I don't know who you are, but I can hear your questions and they're very clear.
Mm,
I may not have all the answers you're looking for, but I can try.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes. Are you in Egypt?
No, Egypt is too hot for our community.
What's your community called, if I may ask?
Uh, at this time, we are still in development of changing names.
Okay.
I personally was a part of a faction where you were attacked. So for preservation, we have kept the name unspoken.
May I ask who attacked you? Who attacked you all?
All the Mongolians, they have been fierce for many years.
Are you Buddhist?
I do believe that Buddhist teachings were here for the greatest power of our good. But as Buddha himself taught, we are all our own individual, and we don't believe in titles.
Understandable. I understand that. Yes.
But we are a community for helping, and we don't have much, but we do with what we have. I feel as if the source I am talking to can be trusted. And have you heard of the land of the Qumran?
Yes, I have.
Well, we had to leave a place very similar that was so secret we do not even have a name. And I feel like the importance of my position is to seal up history that will one day be discovered. It doesn't make sense to others around me, but I am making several copies of books, and I am leaving these scriptures for those to find. I just know that's my destiny. Is the person I'm talking to now supposed to help me write these books?
I do not know. That is a good question.
Or I'm sorry, you had a question for me.
Yes. Thank you. May I ask, these books that you are doing, the scripture, excuse me, will they be found out in a later time to help others on their path?
I do believe so. I feel in a higher knowledge that is telling me, as in the story of Noah, when no one believed him about the ark and he kept building, it is my destiny to not only copy these scriptures, but put them in a place to be discovered in the future.
May I ask what your name is?
My name, before we became the nameless, is I can't trust you. It is Arold.
What is it?
Arold Anunai.
Thank you so much.
That was given me at birth. We took upon a pledge throughout our family to adjust our names. And
I'm so honored to be in your presence.
thank you. And as am I.
Thank you. Thank you, dear brother. Thank you.
Are you in meditation at this time?
Am I in a form of meditation at this time?
Yes.
In a form of a meditation, yes. In a future time, though.
That must be how we are communicating.
Yes.
You are coming through very clear. You must be strong.
And I will tell you my name if you wish to know it.
Please.
My name is Charlotte.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you, dear brother, for the full trust of yourself and your wonderful gifts. I'm feeling your wonderful high vibration. I appreciate being in your presence.
Thank you. Was there any other questions I can help you with today?
May I ask, what is the year or the date that you're experiencing now as we're communicating?
Currently, the one who we refer to as the Messiah, he recently ascended, and those around us are calling it a new beginning. They used to keep track of times with the Babylonians and Chaldeans, and we believe to use the same cycles,
Yes.
but we're starting now. Sounds crazy, but we believe this to be the first year in our new calculation, if that makes sense.
Yes. Now to my calculation is 2021 where I am at now. Future time and place.
So that would be 6,000
Approx, yes.
of my time.
Yes.
So then I would be around your 4,000
Plus, yes.
when we hit the new cycle. That makes sense. Are there? No, I better not ask any questions. I can.
You're more than welcome to ask me questions.
I personally feel that things can be miscommunicated, and the future is a very stable place, especially if it's made it another 2,000 years. I might as well leave it be. I feel like the world is coming very close to an end now, but this communication is making me feel a lot at ease.
You should feel at ease. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I talked to you. I thank you for giving me this time.
Anytime. And you can ask me questions at high noon. We have our meditation.
Okay. May I ask what time it is where you're at then? So do not.
As of right now, I am only 30 minutes into my meditation.
Okay. May I ask if there's any form of music that you play?
Yes, I do enjoy the harp. Specific tunes can bring forth emotional energies.
Yes.
And we do notice the younger harpists dancing to different tunes, and it is not very accepted in our community, but I play with an older style of elongated tones and happy vibrations. And we tend to call this attunement.
Yes.
Do you have any sort of attunement in your culture?
Beautiful. May I ask, is there any kind of crystals or special rocks that help you meditate or of the like?
We do have the orb or sphere of tranquility. It is emerald in its nature, and it is very treasured. During meditation time, we are all only allowed 1 hour with the sphere, and this is my time. And I see now that it's true potential power, and I cannot wait to unlock the secrets of the future without changing too much.
Yes. Yes. Well, I thank you for this time. I thank you for answering my questions.
Anytime. And if you would like to reach me, like I said, I meditate at high noon in the year 4,000 in your time.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for this time. Honor
Thank
you, love you, and respect you. Till we talk once again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. May you have a beautiful meditation.
I will.
Thank you. Okay, let's leave that life now. You're moving away from that time and place. You send them on their way with love and peace. We now leave the scene with gratitude. Can I please have all the consciousness often return back into the body, fully integrating degrading. Can I please speak to the higher self of him now? Am I speaking to his higher self?
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. I love you, honor you, and respect you for all the aid that you've given us today. I know that you hold all the records of his different lives. May I ask some questions?
I first have one for you. Did
Yes.
you enjoy the presentation followed as follows? Sorry, my English is not as it used to.
It is good. That's okay.
I sent Austin's memories on a path outside of time to both future and past, to questions that he has asked you beforehand. And I thank you for your time, sister.
I thank you for your time, brother.
It has now come to my attention that Austin is in need of some assistance.
How may I help him?
In order to organize his own thoughts, he has written down some questions. Would you
Yes.
like to go over them?
Yes, we'll go over his questions now, and then we'll go do a body scan, if that's okay with you.
You can do in whatever order you please.
Thank you. Okay. He would like to know, what can he do to sharpen his intuition?
That is a silly question. He tends to ask questions like that because he already knows the answer, and he starts with the easier questions because he's already doing that. But I will answer anyways. He needs to watch his diet, drink plenty of water,
Yes.
and he actually does need to increase his exercise.
Yes.
He's building up too many of the toxins, as hormones. And he needs to release those.
Okay. His other question is, he wants to know, where is my twin soul located?
Well, he has struggled with this thought. His mother and other adults in his life used to say that he ate his twin. He was absorbed in the womb, and the absorption process was done way before there was a soul ever placed into that body.
Okay.
High misconception that souls are in preconception. There is a certain age where the soul enters the body, and that is right before exit.
Yes.
And he was not ever in that body. So Austin, I believe, has found his own twin and is communicating with them already.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. He wants to know if there's any historical ancestors calling out to him or any messages they might give him.
Yes, I kind of gave him a hint of that in another one of his questions, and that was Fibonacci. Now,
yes, thank you.
Was an ancestral line of Austin, and what he did was, outside of time, was able to use Newtonian sciences and mathematics in the same way that Newton was able to dissect the quantum mechanics of the world. And he found a sequence that is represented in all forms of expansion.
Okay.
So we all expand at a exact, precise rate. Now that rate is deciphered upon where you were in the alignment of the stars. And this is known as horoscope, astrology. All of these different sequences can be traced back to the Fibonacci retracement. And this is the sequence he is also worried and wondering about. That ancestral line is calling him to finish the work. But the work will never be finished. Like all of us are here to do, we are here to experience. We're not here to get to the end of the movie. We want to continue. Tell him to enjoy the time he has.
Yes.
For this experience, he knows the path of reincarnation is true.
Yes.
He is never going to get to live this life again. He needs to understand that. He sees life as these vehicles that can just be destroyed and on to the next one, which is true in a way, but still needs to be admonished and appreciated.
Yes. So the Fibonacci, is that Italian?
Fibonacci is along the Greek path line, and in that same area, yes, he would fall into the Italian.
So he's a descendant of him.
Yes,
Wonderful.
yes, somewhere along the lines of the conquistadors. Austin, his ancestors were actually mixed in with the Native Americans.
That's similar, like my background. That's very interesting.
Well, not many people realize the Native Americans were the chosen people of God that were also referenced to in the Bible.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. You gave me some good information. Thank you.
Austin has been very intrigued by the scriptures and the mathematics involved, and he's on the trail. So that's where the Fibonacci sequence falls in line. Tell him to apply it to the scriptures, and he will get his answers.
So yeah, he wants to use the quantum math on that. So he will then.
Yes, it is hidden mysteries that will be solved in the scriptures.
Wow. Okay. Now he wants to know, and he wants to know why does he avoid counseling?
Yes, from a very young age, Austin was taught that people that hear voices get put in the loony bin.
Oh, yeah.
This is the place where the psychiatrists take people and inject them, and he has very strong both physical manifestations in the third eye, and he has been incarcerated a few times from the focal point of this fear, and this fear has caused him to manifest his own negative incarcerations where he simply needs to avoid medicine. Medicine has taken on its own religion and is now intermingled with money. And
Thank you. Perfectly said. Yes.
It is no longer value to the human.
Yes. Okay. Should he go to counseling, or do you think since he is evolving, it will heal in time all that's within them that needs to be done and healed?
I believe that is what he's doing right now.
Yes, I'm so happy about that. Thank you for the confirmation. What is his fascination right now with the Masons?
So in several past lives, Austin has been the lodge leaders of many lodges, and he feels such a strong connection because that is his brotherhood. And the Masons have been founded upon the traditions of love and the light characteristics of Source God.
Okay.
Groups have manipulated that power and authority and have now used the seances and the rituals of paganism and taken the devil, or what others refer to as Satan, which is simply the urge of man, calling them to be their negative nature.
Yes.
God has supplied us with the love light source and the authoritarians of the angelic stars in order to be boosted against these negative energies. Other people that refer to them as satanic rituals are incorrect. And these people that are doing the rituals are simply being filled with entities that only live for the now. They only live to feel. They want to feel the most sexual pleasure. They want to feel the most adrenaline pressure. They want to feel the extremes, and then they're done with the body and they leave the soul to deal with the consequences.
Mm.
And these rituals involve the illuminated ones. And
Yes.
the illuminated ones were and they've embedded themselves in societies and controlled all the power and authoritarianism. And sadly, the economic growth would not have expanded to the place that it is now if it weren't for these people. So they are a dire necessity to the complete ecosystem. And as many children have been hurt, and as many vaccinations have been sent out, and as many evil intentions that are brought into this world, there is no light without darkness.
Yes.
So to experience the fullness of love is an acceptance that Austin is battling. And the Freemasonic part of things is what he needs in his life and his path. And he knows that it is not it's not very strong in his marriage right now, but he also
Hard.
knows that in the future, what's done is done, and what will come from it is very much a positive. So I don't know if you yourself are very communicatable about talking with time, but it is a very dangerous attempt to play with the future. So
Yes.
all I can tell him is that it is a very positive line.
Thank you.
Can't steer him in any directions, that is his choice.
Okay. So will he then be with Masons for a while till he goes to your next process, I'm assuming?
Masonry is a misconception that it is enlightenment upwards. It is
Yes.
actually expansion outwards.
Yes.
We're here as Freemasons to experience.
Yes.
There is other branches he is interested in branching off into, known as Scottish Rite Masonry, York Rite Masonry, and the different paths to become a 33rd degree Mason.
Mm.
Now, on this path, there are several people along the way that are going to be in powerful, authoritative positions. And Austin has put himself in a place where he will not be tempted by money. He will not be tempted by worldly possessions he has
Thank
no
you.
care for.
Thank you.
And he will every time conquer those decisions.
Thank you. His wife is so worried that he will get lost, be tricked, or have, the cabal or we call them, for matter of speaking, the dark ones. They're negative, harsh, cruel. We do not wish him to get lost within it. We don't wish him to be persuaded or otherwise.
Without demeaning the body, he has already gone through his many, many physical wants.
Yes.
In reference to his wife, there is a message that
Please,
I'd like to relay involved with Masonry.
please tell her.
There is a friction with the allowment of women, and the reason why women are not allowed is a very simple fact. The women are the God source, I am, love, light, connection. When we go to the temple, we are connecting with our brothers. When we leave the temple, we are connecting with our women. When we all return, we are bringing forth the love light that we all share in our families, in our jobs. But it is this coming and going that is like the tide, ebbing and flowing, where we all get to share. In Lodge, not sure if women know this, but we pray for each other's families,
Yes.
and we extend hands for needs of finances and shelter and anything that Austin might need and ever in his future for his family. He will now be taken care of.
Thank you.
And that was his purpose in joining
Thank
me.
you. I think as women, and with our loves, our husbands, we want to make sure that they are just not tricked. And want to make sure that they're not any form of mentally, emotionally, or abuse within the Masons. Thank you very much for clearing it with me. I understand fully now. For I have been going through some stuff. I had a grandfather who was in it.
Wow.
And I really appreciate your honesty. Thank you for clearing it with Ashley and I. And you've also helped and heal us within that as well. We appreciate you on that, dear brother. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Knowledge is healing.
It is. That is so wonderful. Thank you.
Would you like to know about your grandfather?
Oh, if the door is open for that, I would love to, yes.
What questions may you have about him?
He's been coming and going within me. His life on this was really rough. I don't know if he's around. I don't know how open. He probably is more open on the other side now. My grandfather, my mother's father. But I do hope that he's well. And if he's around, I say hello.
He is around you in the sense that our souls do return in the reincarnation cycle.
Thank you.
But he is no longer the grandfather you remember.
Exactly.
It is all the loving parts that you would love to manifest from him.
Yes.
Are now in one of your loved ones. And I think you know who.
Thank you.
The process works when you pass through your physical body.
Yes.
You have two options, and that is to ascend to the higher densities of light and become part of the social memory complexes that do eventually create higher selves, and you will be there responsible for multiple lives. And
Yes.
from that point, you ascend to the social memory complexes. Mine is being part of the raw. Others can be part of other sources that are out here, and the densities are only ever increasing, and there is no limit to them. That is the illusion of this universe. As above, so below, as within, so without.
Yes. I thank you for looking through the doors that are open on my family thing. It's very dear of you to do so, and I appreciate your kindness.
That is what we are here for. Message for your mother, and you are not ready for it. So be sure to ask Austin about her at a later time.
I thank you.
That's what this is all about.
Thank you. So since you are of the raw, Austin has always been connected to the raw. May I ask why then? Because you are part of the fractal of raw.
I myself, being Austin's higher self, also to confirm, not known as Jasher. He keeps calling me Jasher, and that is why
Okay.
not making a very solid connection. We are part of the Elohim in our original tone. They used to know us as Yahweh, and we are a very simple fractal of the raw. We tried to relay this information to the Egyptians, then to the, well, you would call them Christians. And I believe those titles now are so misconstrued, but religion itself is finally coming back to a place. The awakening is nigh, and we are coming close to the reinsurgence where we all come back together.
Yes.
And sadly, that does involve the physical vessels of humans having to be dissolved. Now, during that process, we are preparing the many souls that are there to ascend upwards, because after the dissolving comes the new renewal of life, and we get to start the cycle all back over.
Yes.
I would like to see us on a higher path. And this has happened many times before, leaving behind ruins and breadcrumbs, you might call. And these are the historical factors that we have all tried to come into connection. Sorry, I'm sensing Austin's ego returning, and
Okay, well, just push it to the left side. Just push it to the left side.
yes, he must have got offended at the title no longer being Jasher. Oh
It's
no,
okay.
it's a tension with his wife. The second I said Yahweh, there's something with Ashley that is unsettling with Yahweh.
Should we clear it and should we please heal it and cleanse it?
Yes, but there's something physical. Is Austin having back problems?
Yes, which I believe I like to do a body scan on him if it's possible.
Now would be the time. Yes.
Yes, I'm feeling something's there. Would you like to do a body scan yourself, higher self, or would you like to have one of the archangels coming in and help you?
You have just paused me. I was reaching out to Archangel Metatron. Do you have a close connection with Archangel Metatron?
I know the brother, yes.
Oh, please indulge me in bringing along his appearance.
Okay. Archangel Metatron, are you there, brother? We're calling upon your help. Archangel Metatron, are you there, dear brother?
As I
How are you, dear brother?
recognize your voice. How have you been?
Good. How did you recognize me?
Do you watch a sister under the vibration of YouTube?
Aura, Rising Phoenix? Rising
Yeah.
Phoenix Aura? Yes, she's a dear
Yes.
sister of mine. Yes.
Several times. I feel a strong connection between you and her and I.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so honored.
Thank you for calling upon me. I do normally, I'm more formal with the practitioners of health.
Thank
Is
you.
often in any dire need of realignment.
We so appreciate you, all of you immensely. You've helped us, even myself included. I thank you.
That is what we're here for.
Thank you, dear brother. Can we please do a whole body scan on him? At the moment, I'm really curious to know what's in his back. I believe I know what's in his back, but can we please scan his whole body?
Oh, yes. Even just starting up at the spine, we have noticed a disconnection. There are actually several discs that are missing collagen. We
Oh,
recommend
yeah,
that it's an intake gelatin of some sort.
collagen?
Collagen, whatever the boosting factors to help his disc. He is having disc realignment, and you know the emotional factors involved. There is some trauma,
Yes.
and I'm sensing right now to call it an archon. And I know that
Okay.
there are simple terms. Humans, are
Yes.
you familiar with the term archons yourself?
Archons and reptilians and others, yes.
Okay. Now that I know your references, you would call it a squid.
Oh, okay. Can we please surround the squid in a proper alchemy symbol, please?
Already done.
Thank you, brother. May I talk to it, or do you think I should not?
You can talk at this moment. It is bound quite securely.
Okay. Thank you, brother. I'd like to talk to the entity, archon, excuse me, in a proper alchemy symbol. Please come up, 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 up. May I talk to you now, please?
If you must.
Thank you. May I ask why you are in Austin's back, his discs?
I've been here quite some time.
How long have you
Yes,
been there?
a good 7 years his time.
So why did you come in? What was happening to him that you have to come in that place?
I am the source of his addictions. If he were to no longer be addicted, he would no longer need me to cause pain in his body for the excuse of his manifestation.
May I ask what his addictions are?
Yes, he is highly addicted into the material drugs that may cause stimulants, increased heart rates, those of caffeine, sugars, the many fields in which those have been added upon, and then the also that of the mentally changing substances. And he recently has been avoiding them, and thereby I have been causing him some pain. My purpose, though, I did not put myself here. So
How did you come in? Did somebody put you there, reptilian or other?
Austin invited me in. He needed a reason, a crutch, so to speak, to continue using these things. His excuses change as the years turn.
Yeah.
His most recent one is now blaming his wife.
Oh, okay.
But I did serve my purpose.
Yes.
Although I started off small, I am now grown and I have lived my life.
Would you like to move on? Have a different life? You can keep all of your experiences. You may go free and go have a totally different new experience, different being or otherwise, instead of being stuck in that body.
I would love that.
Thank you. I so would like to help you on this. It is time for the energy to be free, no longer having to play this parasitic role that they can now be their own creator being. I ask you, Archangel Metatron, to please escort them to where they need to go. May I help you with that, Metatron? Or will you send them where they need to go for the next highest place where they need to go?
It seems we shall need some assistance.
Okay. What can I help you with? Do you need Phoenix Fire to lift them up?
Can you please make an attempted connection with the Archangel that is in alignment with Austin's higher self, please?
I'd like to talk to the Archangel that's in line with Austin, please, higher self. I'd like to talk to the Archangel that's in the highest self of Austin, please.
I am here.
May I ask what your name is?
It is me, Raphael.
Oh, Raphael, dear brother, I haven't talked to you in a while. Oh, brother, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate this. Austin's calling out to, he needs help. The Archon in his back is just making it worse. He is in the alchemy symbol. What can I do to remove him completely? Should I just have him, you guys send him over to where he needs to go? Or should I just Phoenix Fire him? What would be the best?
Metatron and I shall take over from here.
Thank you. Please take him to where he needs to go.
Brother Metatron, it is I, Raphael. We shall now remove the belief system of this negative entity. This is not a physical health problem, nor it is a archon or belief system. This has been brought upon by Austin's own negative beliefs. I believe the doctors have referred to this as schizophrenia.
Oh, geez.
His
Okay.
belief system is blocking him because he does not believe in archons. He does not believe in the squids. He does not believe in the negative beings physically possibly being able to connect to him. His belief system is that the demiurge has effects on both the body and the spirit based upon allowance. He has one misconception, though. He has allowed his wife into the belief system of the archons, and he does not believe. When they consummated their marriage and became one, they have conflicting beliefs. He must either believe in these systems and follow them to a T, or release himself of the entire belief system of archons, and then the entity will be gone.
What can I do to help him with upon this path? Should I help him within his heart chakra, expand it to, I want to say, Christ consciousness? I love to help this brother to move forward and have no form of any back pain issues. His wife worries about him so on this.
There is a form known as Reiki in the combination of positive intuition and an instrumental of some sort in combination with the beginning heart chakra symbol.
Yes.
In combination of all three, with Metatron and I working on him.
Okay.
We
So,
should be able
okay.
to.
So can we please do that with his back? Please
Yes.
scan his back while we're at it. And I like to do some Phoenix Fire and Love Light.
There was a sound Austin was very in tune to at the beginning of this session. Were you in charge of making a sound bowl, a sound
Singing bowl.
vibration?
Yes, I can. Yes, I have right next to me.
Being called upon by Austin Sars.
Okay. When I continue the singing bowl, will we help cleanse and clear this, transmute everything that's out of his back and fill it up with love light?
No, we must first make Austin admit that it is real. If he does not believe in it, we cannot remove it.
Dear brother, what you have in your back, what came in when your shields were lower or when you were having low vibration frequencies, came into your back for a reason. I would love to help you heal and move up forward for this, dear brother. To heal your back, to no pain, no issue, no fights or anything with your love, Ashley. Would you allow me to do that, so brother?
Oh,
You don't need this anymore.
What does Ashley want?
She wants you to be clear. She wants you to heal. She wants you to have this no longer taking over your life anymore.
What is it? What is it?
It is a form kind of like an energy, kind of entity, kind of like when your body gets infected, when you hurt yourself, things come in and
Like
it
a trapped
festers.
emotion?
Huh?
Like a trapped emotion?
It can be, it's a trapped emotion that has an energy like a bug, and it just like festers and sits and it makes really irritating. It feeds off your energy.
Oh, those things, Ashley. What did she call them?
That is what it is.
The archons.
Yes. Any form of low vibration frequency that causes harm within the body and does not want to let go is what it
Such a
is.
thing. How would I get rid of them?
Do you wish to get rid of it, dear brother? I'm here to help you.
I believe in it and I want to get rid of it.
Okay. Metatron and Raphael, if I get your name right, excuse me. He's asking us permission to heal this. I ask everybody around to please come together, the Divine Mother, all the angels, also his galactic family that are now around him, and I know they're there. I ask you all to please come forward. Please remove this energy source entity AI. Please remove it out of his back now. It does not serve him a purpose now. He understands how he got it and why. I'm calling all upon my family members to please remove it from his back now. And now Phoenix Fire it. Anybody else who wishes to follow, please come with me as one with my brother to transmute any residue, anything out of his whole back, and then to fill it up with love light. Is anybody with me on this?
Dear sister, this is Metatron.
Yes.
We have Raphael has just left. He has taken the being, the entity, upon admission. of the belief system, Raphael was able to banish it into the abyss.
Okay, can we please now Phoenix fire his back to remove any form of residue or low grit or frequencies out of his back? I do not want anything in it but love light.
So soothing.
How does it look now?
Shall we do a second body scan to see?
Okay, so please scan the area. I don't want anything in his back. He doesn't need any pain or sorrow to deal with anymore.
The back seems to be clear, but we are sensing a calcification.
Oh, where's it? Upper back or mid back?
No, this is actually in the pineal glands. It is in his healing center. The way the pineal works is as
Yeah.
we feel that we need healing to a specific part of our body, it is the pineal gland's job to focus on that part of the body until it is healed.
Okay.
It
Okay, we're going to his third eye now. We're going to, if I am right, Phoenix fire the calcium deposit. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you tell me when it looks good.
Continue. We're now in the transmutation process and taking the calcification, for nothing is ever created or destroyed. He shall have to urinate them out. And they might be a painful process, but it will definitely be worth it.
So his third eye looks okay now.
All the particles have followed the chrism through the spine down to the kidneys and are being filtered at the moment.
Should I add love light to his eye, third eye?
You may apply the intentions of love and light.
Thank you. And you tell me when I need to stop.
I will join you in these intentions, for we are also putting a barrier of whatever source these calcium deposits are coming from, whether it be food or water. Austin is now learning to fast and meditate and properly eat. It is fully clean and cleansed, and we may begin the cooling process.
Can we please cleanse and clear all of his past situations with drugs and alcohol? Can you please cleanse and clear that out through his whole body and all his timelines, past and future, and now, past, now, and future?
Yes. From here on out, the stimulations and drugs that Austin's personal body will be choosing will only be that of enjoyment.
Thank you. Okay. Can he please know what his clairs are by any chance?
So at the time, he is enhancing greatly on claircognition and clairvoyance. And he needs to focus on these because they will bring forth the quantum mathematics. He is trying to create a currency, if that makes sense. And there are these new things with electricity and the internet, even above us higher selves, that are trying to make sense of it. It's a technology, an AI, perhaps you might know this. We're not against this, but it is very far advanced above the humans that we are in tune with. So Austin is designed, and his sole purpose is to merge those two with the loving consciousness. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
There's a great fear right now of this AI with robots and clones, and that is due to the fact that they have done this before on Mars. And most of the people here have gone through this, and it did not end very well in Mars. In fact, quite a lot of people feel an attachment to return to Mars. And that will be happening soon. This is not part of Austin's path.
Okay.
Austin in this lifetime is an attempt to make world peace.
Yes.
To find a unified currency where we can all use our loving emotions as payment with energy interactions with our technology, with energy interactions with our children, with energy interactions with our inanimate objects, for there is no such thing.
Okay.
Every physical thing in our reality has an energy, and it is Austin's duty to create that into a, I believe they are calling them cryptocurrencies.
Yes, I've heard about that. Okay.
It is his job, using the Fibonacci sequence, to develop a cryptocurrency that will balance the scales of fiat currencies, which are paper money.
Oh,
There will no longer be such a thing for humans to fight and be evil over, and it will be because of Austin's input.
okay.
That is what he is feeling, that is so strong of a pull. And he definitely needs a strong woman at his side to take the public eye.
Yes. Ashley's it.
That is his twin, both in spirit and in physical body.
Yes.
It does not seem possible, but while Ashley was in the theta, she was actually in the womb with Austin.
Oh,
Because
was she? Oh,
a young child, we are walking in the physical, but we are still connected to the spiritual up until around the age of 6 or 7. And during this time frame, Ashley was in the womb with Austin.
oh.
Got to experience up until around the second trimester where that physical body was no longer there.
Okay.
That is the sense of their strong connection.
Oh, she's going to love to hear this. She needs to hear this.
Austin as well.
Yes.
I am simply using his body right now as a vessel and a tool.
You're doing
He's
excellent, I must say.
not consciously aware of this and would definitely lose a major part of his life if he does not hear this.
Yes. Do you see, I guess, do you see, I have a strong feeling they're going to do some great things together. Do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
they also do like healings and the, world consciousness and all?
Time is such a funny thing.
Yes.
You asking me now as if it hasn't happened makes me
I
feel
think it's going to happen.
it happened. And in my experience, it already has.
Thank you. I see that. It's almost like an imprint to me. It's like an imprint. It's like it's,
A photograph
yes.
in
Thank you
time.
for the confirmation. Yes. Think of any other questions. He was saying, I think the last time before he went in, they're having issues sometimes with finances and sometimes they clash. So that is going to be cleared, I take it, from this healing.
Yes and no. It won't be clear from this healing, but there will be future healings.
And I will be honored to do so with him if he wishes to.
Very much so. There is a strong connection of this release, and that financial factor is Austin's development in this cryptocurrency. His
Okay.
realization that people who budget and focus on every penny being pinched are the reason why we were in the negative vibration connotation of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, is a free-flowing spirit with money who believes there is an infinite source. She is teaching Austin this correct method, and he feels that it is wrong, that it must be worked for, that it must be earned. And he is quickly learning that the stock market does not treat him that way, and neither should he treat his wife. The better he treats his wife and their financial factors of spending, the more he learns about the stock market, and the spending is no longer an issue.
Thank you.
I hope that is clear.
Thank you so much. Will it be possible to add some body mass to his body?
At the time, the mass that he has taken upon is due to the fact that there are many, many waves, and we needed his body to be sensitive. It is the people who pack on mass who cannot be sensitive. These sessions we are having now, if it had been a bigger person, would have needed water several hours ago. Also,
Okay.
he could go for another 10 hours in this vessel if he wanted to. I don't think it would be wise, but
No.
he is so prepared for this, he doesn't even know. It is
I'm
all
so
open.
glad that he trusted me doing this. I felt that he was open for this.
No, he's been open. He just there's something about uh sorry names in our reality. I feel energies, and with the invention of the internet, we can pull energies and attitudes, and names are getting harder.
Yes.
YouTube, there is a lady you are connected with. Austin is not very comfortable with, and that may be the tension that was at the beginning.
Can we please help him to perhaps have a higher heart? Let's say that he can maybe bring it in and hear it, maybe slowly digest it in a matter of speaking, that in time for him to understand what Aurora has been saying.
Well, being that we are the higher self of Austin, we are able to speak through his body. He has never seen this and probably will not believe it unless he is shown. So maybe with his high ego, hearing his own words may be the
Okay.
best. I do suggest he watches more of the Rising King.
I will tell him that. And Ashley would be relieved in her heart about that as well.
Oh, she is so excited to get that.
Yes.
Very much so. Let us do Ashland's body first.
Yes.
She is the oldest. Hmm. Yes. There is a soul bond between her and her mother that is very strong.
Yes.
Very strong. It may possibly be a reverse scenario
Mhm.
where Ashley's mother is coming through.
So her mother incarnated into her daughter then, or energies of life?
I think she's just still young enough to pick her up. And the reason why I can tell this is because they're playing right now.
Yes.
I was scanning her. She is laughing and running. And in this mode, Ashley's mom is appreciating all of Ashley as a mother.
Oh, she needs to hear that.
Yes.
Thank you. Anything that her mother wishes to say to her, since we have an open line?
Yes. At the time, Ashlyn is doing just fine.
Thank
If
you.
she needs to go into a public setting for Ashley's career to take off, she will be just fine.
Thank you.
A lot of people are afraid of these vaccinations and these
Yes.
different requirements with masks and everything like that.
Yes.
Although it is ironic, we did start the DNA manipulation on animals and were able to create the original humans that we were then able to influence with the love light and put souls in.
Yes.
Now they are manipulating DNA to do the opposite. And this is one of those creatures. Every race has a different title. I believe you called them reptilians.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Those reptilians are the source of this problem.
Okay. As we're having him right here, I know he probably wants to come back in. As he's there, can you please do a DNA upgrade on him?
We shall, at this time, only upgrade him one density, where our DNA is where we can sense the different densities. If we increase too much, he will not be prepared.
Can we do it in a slow process throughout time for him?
That is everybody's purpose in life.
Yes, yes. I would appreciate that.
Right now, we have allowed him into the sixth density, and this will allow him to sense some of the feelings that his wife has to offer.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much.
This is not at free of charge. It is
Okay.
the body of Austin at least a week or so of sluggishness
Okay.
and uh, ineptitude. But this is him um, being thrown into the fishbowl, for lack of better metaphors.
So we'll just tell Ashley that he's being slowly upgraded and to for it to be nice.
Patience. Yes, very much.
Okay. I think she can hang with that. She's a great sister.
Yes, she is.
Can we check on the son to see how the son's doing? If we need any healing or anything on him as we got the last child going?
You are definitely in tune with myself. I was just about to state that Aiden is currently tired, but he is perfectly well and happy. And along his lines of development, his volume is in regards to his ears. They need to go get his hearing retested. There is
Okay.
something physical obstructing his hearing. I do not see a spiritual or emotional attachment to it.
Okay.
He must have had a surgery or something medical procedure along the lines of his ears that is blocking them right now, and he is having hearing issues.
So
So
we
to
just
get
have Ashley and him to have his hearing checked then. Okay.
aside from that, there was one more thing with Ashlyn. She is going through a heart upgrade, and she is no longer going to be as susceptible to the theta. She is transforming this 6 to 7 year old year is where she develops her own personality and
Wow.
will no longer have such a close connection with Ashley's mother. So she may see her mother more in the son at this time.
Okay. Okay.
It's just a transition. We all go through.
Okay. Is there, before I close, is there anything else you wish to tell Ashley that might help her?
Yes, at the moment she is connected. I believe I can actually speak with her higher self. And we are currently creating a path for both Austin and Ashley.
Thank
She
you.
is timid that following her father move after move is the right decision, and Austin has pointed out that it may not even be his choice. Those false narratives are so funny from our point of view because
I bet.
not be doing these things if it was not meant to be. And they are meant to be in Florida. They will be running their own business within the next few years. And Austin will love this job he is going into. Joe will be so receiving of the kids, and
Good.
everybody's life will further from this expansion of their move. I knew there was something going on. Us as higher selves, if we aren't connected with our vessel and they aren't speaking with us, we can
Yes.
only get these small sessions to really put the picture together. So I
Yes.
figured it's the move that might be all these crazy energies going on. So
Yes. Yes. So
uh,
before I let you go, do you think I should probably do a house clearing at
that
Ashley's father's house as I have you before I go?
that was going to be my next suggestion.
Oh.
Not only clearing the house of where they're going, but they also need to leave behind something they love here with
Oh.
the intention for the next homeowners to fall in love with it. My suggestion would be a crystal.
Oh. Is there any kind like crystal quartz or?
Quartz varieties are the most powerful to call people to them. The reason why is the next family that will be taken upon this house is eventually going to connect to Austin and Ashley. They may not get to meet them while moving, but they will reconnect with them, and it is an important path.
Okay. Remember that, Ashley. Leave some quartz behind.
I love
Okay.
the video technologies.
Yes. So could we please cleanse and clear her father's house then? The
Oh,
inside and outside of it. So when they come through the house, and I know they're gonna be there for a couple months or so, it'll be calmer and more
so
high.
the clearing process from this distance at this moment, I am not finding very many objects of Austin's or Ashley's over there. And My suggestion at this point is to either send something or give their father a loving intention ceremony for him to do, but there is no connection to that house that Austin and Ashley currently have to clear it. Does
Okay,
that make sense?
so it's okay.
At the time, it seems to be okay. Their father, on the other hand, was in the house and he is radiating something.
Can we please go through him? I wonder if it's reptilian or AI. I'm thinking reptilian.
Let's dig deeper into that.
Okay,
Hmm.
military or other.
It is a form of AI.
Okay. Could you please remove it? If we have her father's higher self's permission, could we scan the body and help him if he wishes to or allows us to?
Unfortunately, at this time, it was the father's willing request to insert the AI, and
Oh,
we are
why?
not allowed. Something about a rule or a demand, it was inserted into his body. He has
So
plenty of it. He does need to do a detox. There's a lot of metallic substances flowing through his body.
from
Oh,
alcohol, you think?
cyborg.
Oh, geez. Okay. Can we do anything on that right now? I don't want her and her love you and the babies to be in that. I don't want them to be affected or them to be affected by him on that. Is it possible?
Well, the reason I brought up cyborgs are they have been known to fuse machines with man before. You
Yeah,
have
I had a little wood on me. It was removed. Yes.
genes. I don't know if he's had any surgeries, but there is a metallic substance flowing through his body. And it is a physical problem, so we cannot clear it is only physical, and it is AI. It is smart technology, and it is only physical. It has nothing to do with spiritual. It may be deteriorating his spirit. Um, is there anything?
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it is interesting.
It's all locating to one focal point on his arm, on his right arm. Just
Okay. I know he's in the military, so he must have okayed it. I'm assuming. Of
yes,
course.
very much with his own loving intentions to move on with his life. He stated very strongly that just came through, he identifies as vaccinated.
Oh,
That is the statement that is overwhelming my vessel right now. And that seems to be the issue.
so would it not be a good idea for them to go to her father's for a while? I just don't want Ashley or him or the babies to be affected.
With proper shielding and cleansing, it will be a process, but this is flowing through his body. He will have to detoxify his own body. It is only high metals, and these metallic substances have been known for parasitic uses before in the past on other planets to perceive the mind of the human and turn them into slaves.
Is there anything that I can do on my end to help him? Maybe shield him from anything going out towards Ashley, him, the babies? I mean, anything possible that I can do, I'd love to help. I don't want them to be affected.
I believe the shielding would be more effective for Ashley and the kids and Austin.
Okay, can we please make sure they have a permanent, and I mean permanent, shield over Ashley, him, and the babies as well? I do not want them to be hurt at all.
I am getting a message from the Raw. I may have overstepped,
I'm sorry, I apologize.
but they are telling me vaccinations in the whole, they're not bad or good. They're just a part of the history.
Yes.
And as far as it goes, there may be a time in the future, whether it be career advancements, government involvement, or some situation, it looks like Austin and the children may have to receive vaccinations.
Oh,
And we do not want to instill fear about vaccinations in general. We will guide them. In case you don't know how vaccination distillment works,
I
it is
do. Yes,
flawed, it is a flawed system.
it is a
As
flawed
they
system.
store these vaccines, some cases, other people will get a shot that has way too much in it.
Yes.
Well, at the end of the batch, those people will hardly get anything. When it
Okay.
comes time for Austin, the children, or Ashley to need a vaccination, they will hear it from us, the raw.
And well, I know there's a new thing that R taught us about removing it. Would that help them on that in time?
Correct. They will not
thank
be doing it for any of their physical body effects. They do not believe in the efficacy of the vaccine.
Okay.
If they have to do it, it will be due to a mandate, and they will be strong enough to take it, strong enough to detox it, and strong enough to pass through. They must listen to the proper guidance to know when and where that is.
Okay.
Just like the kid who couldn't find his own path, he had to listen to his heart and found the treasure. And I don't know if that's a story Austin read, but that's a reference that we were able to find.
Okay. So we have put a permanent shield over Ashley, excuse me, and the babies, and they will be fine with the permanent shield for now and continual till she lives with her father. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. And I am talking to Yeshua, yes?
No, we have stepped in as the Raw Collective.
Okay.
Yeshua has imparted on the path of Austin.
Okay. Well, I thank you immensely, immensely, immensely. I can't express. I thank you all so much for your love. Thank you so much for this help that he needed it so bad, reading it through her to him, to her heart, to the babies. I thank you all so much. Love you, honor you, respect you. You've helped me as well in my healing abilities on the Phoenix Fire Ashes. And I thank you. And I thought you guys gave me an upgrade. I love you all and I thank you.
May we borrow Austin's vessel as the